Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, August 8th, 2019. From the time we wake up in the morning to the time we go to bed, there's one key element, is that we're in the now. And also that we're very, very, very grateful for the very time or the now we're in. Just like every morning when you wake up, before jumping out of bed, the very first 3 minutes that you're awake every morning, repeat this thought: I am grateful for this time. And as you repeat it in your head, feel how the energy opens your heart and spreads throughout your body. And the secret here is to focus on the affirmation. The very first thing before you move your body or think about anything. It creates, the initial movement creates a positive root foundation that is the subconscious fundament of your entire day. And the more often you can repeat this magical gratitude affirmation silently or out loud throughout the day, the deeper the attitude of gratitude will naturally grow within you and take over your habitual thought process. That's important, habitual thought process, which means that you'll get to the point where it's automatic, where you won't feel good if you don't do it. It's going to be an automatic thing, and it becomes a habit. And you'll find you practice this for the next 21 days, and your heart will naturally live in the feeling gratefulness all on its own accord. Being thankful is one of the highest vibrations in the universe, next to trust, love, joy, inner peace, and freedom. Practicing gratitude is also one of the most powerful reality creation vibrations that we can tap into. When we are thankful for what we have, the universe, source, rewards us by giving more of what we desire. Now, it's easier said than done, because being in gratitude has to come from the heart mind, not superficial, okay? Not the mind, the heart mind. And to get into habit of it is interesting too, because how often when you wake up, when you first wake up, before you do anything, how often are you going to lay there in the first moment, in the first 3 minutes, and literally be in deep gratitude? Okay? I am grateful for this time. Or you can do any gratitude, thankfulness that vibrates with you. And, I'll say I am in the deepest of gratitudes in this now, in this very moment. And throughout the day, I remind myself to continually say it. I would much rather be programming myself in habitual action than wandering off into all day long. Okay? So, happens? This brings us directly into our life's purpose and soul's mission, our God. And if your gratitude engine is a little rusty at first, don't worry about it. You can be grateful. It just means that you have some old, stored up, stuck appreciations needing to be released. Just keep revving up your gratitude engine and it will soon start working, usually within 60 seconds of turning the motor. And it really is so easy to be thankful, and it's always going to be an awesome, feel-good experience. There's nothing better than being grateful for the time that you are still alive, that you're in that body. And this morning exuberation, wonderfulness of being grateful, and moving into habitual practice where you automatically will say it. It's key when you first stir, when you wake up, first 3 minutes. That's boom, where you automatically focus on that. I will talk with Source. I will talk with my God, myself, and I will thank myself, my God, Source, for the day. Before I even stir, before the day, I am gratitude in the beginning. I do the same at night. I do the same thing throughout the day. And after a while, it really does become habitual. You're on autopilot. You'll just do it. Yeah. It'll pull at you and you'll, boom, go into gratitude. And in today's meditation, become gratitude. And it literally, it's a frequency, okay, of course. And as you practice it from your heart mind, it will shift things. It will bring the things in your desire range. It will have things flow to you, opportunities. And the more the more that you become gratitude. It's one thing of being grateful. How about becoming in gratitude, becoming grateful? In gratitude, becoming gratitude. So that you are automatically throughout your stay in that body, it is automatic. In any situation, say, this is crucial where you can sit there and you can say, well, let me look at this, okay. And some other people say, well, that, blah, blah, and they're all, just complaining and griping about something that they're trying to do or interact with. And instead, be grateful that you have a voice, that you can actually talk, that you can breathe, see? That you can see, that you can hear. So many times we get into this incessant friction with ourselves, with expressing. Could be anything. You know how you get irritated if you call a customer service and they happen to be in India and you can't understand them? You're really trying to understand them, but you just can't. You don't want to, you're not interested in causing them to become upset. So you just say, can I speak with someone who can speak better English because I don't understand you. Your accent's too strong. And, a lot of people get irritated, you get frustrated. Where you're just, your everyday activity. And the more angry you get, the more irritated you get, the more you pull yourself into lower and lower and lower and lower frequencies, which then it's like a big, huge flashing sign that says to Source, says to the universe, keep sending me crap. And that sign says, send me crap, send me crap, send me crap. And while you're irritated, friction, attitude, and negativity, cynicism, pessimism, doubt, fear, all of these things, and it's like you're a big, huge neon sign saying, bring some more to me. Okay? Now, when you move yourself up into gratitude, and you're thankful throughout the day, throughout the night, throughout the morning, it changes. Literally changes. With all the energies that are flooding this planet and the civilization, it is a good step to stay in gratitude. Stay in it. It's one thing you could be, you can say you're grateful and thankful for things, but most people don't stay in it. That's the key. Staying in it. The whole time you're in that body, stay in gratitude. So you're in gratitude, in gratitude, in gratitude. You're thankful, thankful, thankful. And even when I talk with someone, I'll usually say thank you, thank you, thank you for them talking, for interacting. I'll just be in my vehicle and I'll be traveling and I'll say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. Rather than how we are literally sucked into complaining, being upset, being irritated, frustrated, causing more friction for ourselves, and attracting more of the same. And it all boils down to knowing who and what we are. This is why when we do this meditation, we do it every day, I repeat so many times, we are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. So, if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are. And what you want to do is to relax. Now, how do we relax? First thing we do is we move into the now. Not yesterday, not a year ago, not 10 years ago, not 20 years ago. Not in the next 20 minutes, the next hour, not the next year, 2 years, months, but only the now. Most of us will go into the past to create our future. This is why we have so much redundancy of repeating things over and over and over again. Different, in different ways. But there's always familiarity. It reminds you of the past because it is the past that you brought into the future. Stay in the now, only the now. And as you do this, you will find that your body will relax. Your shoulders will drop. Your stress, your tension will be alleviated. You'll go into a calmness. And as you go into this calmness, you're going to want to breathe. And you want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breath in through the nose, breath out through the mouth. And as you breathe in, you want to hold at 1001, 1002, 1003. And then exhale through the mouth. And you want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. Now, for those who are new, the reason we hold our breath for 3 seconds, 1001, 1002, 1003, is because the breath is the now. When we focus on the breath, we stay in the now. The breath is only in the now. It's not tomorrow. It's not yesterday. It's only the now. And this is, if you really want to check yourself for being in the now, focus on your breathing. You could do it during the day. You could do it at night. You do it anytime. This ensures that you're focusing on the now. On the now. Now, as you breathe in, you're breathing in divine positive energy. Now, this comes from source, creation, which flows everywhere. It is everywhere. It's everything that ever was, ever is, and ever will be. Ever. Collective consciousness of the universe. Our family, prime source, creator God, mother, father, God. All of us. And it communicates with us through our God. Well, a lot of us don't even acknowledge it. Some of us kind of do, because it kind of comes in, and it kind of, kind of rolls around, and sometimes we kind of pick it up. Premonition, something like that. But as we become more conscious of who and what we are, we become much more receptive to such communication. So as that communication comes in, it gives us messaging and reinforcement. It talks to us about deep gratitude. It talks to us about being thankful always for everything. Everything. Because what it does is it releases you. It releases you from all the entanglements, all of these wants and all of this stuff. You're just released. You're not encumbered. The freest we can ever be, and this may sound strange, is to have nothing, is to own nothing. Seriously. That's when you will feel the freest you have ever felt in that body. And when you're in gratitude, when you become gratitude, all of that stuff falls away. You open up the floodgates. This also increases your vibrational frequency. So then things just roll in. The higher your gratitude, that's why you become gratitude, the more flows. The less gratitude, which means you do not acknowledge really anything, every once in a while a thank you, stymies and blocks the natural flow of all things. Now, when you breathe out, you're breathing out the habitual areas that keep you from being gratitude, from becoming gratitude. And so how do you become gratitude? By literally, to yourself, continually saying what you are grateful and thankful for all day, all the time, through your heart-mind. This is becoming gratitude. Just like you're in love, you become love. See, we are gratitude, we are love, but we haven't been able to correlate those parts of us with our physical world, with this body, right? And what we're doing is we're bringing them out in the open for ourselves so that we can literally float up into the source wave energy and literally have anything and everything. That's, literally have everything and anything. And then you pull into bliss and joy. All of these things that when you breathe out, you're breathing out anything that will entrap you, that will trick you, and that will confuse you or continually irritate you to keep you pulled away from becoming gratitude, becoming love, becoming these things. Now, with your body relaxed and you acknowledging who and what you are, we roll in to our heart mind and we're floating up in our throat area of the heart. We're in total peace, in complete tranquility, and just ecstatic joy, bliss. And when we do this, we are met with our God. Remember, you, inside that body, is the kingdom of God. Inside that body is the God and the God mind. And we are all part of Source. So, when you merge with the God, think about this. When you merge with the God within, you then become the God outside. And then you shine your essence, your energy, all around you. And when you literally practice this, and you do it with genuineness through your heart mind, where you feel it as you express it, you will elevate yourself in such high frequency that you will be in complete bliss always. Always. And you are heaven on earth. Because when the God and the body are conscious and you're aware, then you create paradise. Then you move into the new universe. We find ourselves completely encased in a perfect sphere, 24/7, always. Now, the sphere is made up of our essence. It embraces us, nurtures us, covers us, protects us. Some of these energies are the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. The purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, the white fire, the golden white pink light of Source. Mother, Father, God. Prime Source Creator God, our family. This encases us, and it is a multitude colors of reflective particles and glitter. You can feel it and you can experience it. The only thing that can enter it, penetrate it, is more deep eternal love. There's kind of a shimmering effect around us. Now, arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle of light, which is embracing the equator of this planet Earth. And this merging together, arm in arm, hand in hand, is the energy, the frequency, the essence, is what generates this light, this flaming light. And as we begin to float up above the planet, we see the planet is totally encased in a perfect sphere. It's atmosphere, it's ground, it's waters, all life inside and out. And it is saturated in the deepest, 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 highest, highest, highest eternal love. And as we float up, we literally are into bliss and enthusiasm, excitement, because we're calling out and inviting the other parts of us, our other brothers and sisters, at Source. They are too part of it, that they are too gods within their forms. And these are all the light energy beings. What do you think we are? We are light energy beings. We are inside these bodies. We call upon all the light energy beings in all dimensions, all existences, all universes, all densities. And they come in the Guga plexus. They fill the universe. They are of the highest, deepest eternal love and from the highest, deepest eternal love. They are in joy, in peace. They are in generosity. They are in kindness. They are in gratitude. They are in tranquility, benevolence, humbleness, and they come, filling the universe. It's massive. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. And you see, we're always in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. And they are always in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And this continually expands our light, our energy. And we call upon the archangels, the cherubim, seraphim archetypes, all of the angels, all of the civilizations. They have assisted us for eons in kindness and peace and joy, bliss, protection. They are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love. They are in generosity, peace, joy, bliss, tranquility, happiness, humbleness, some in the trillions. Sometimes there are over 10,000 angels around one of us. And they flock in. And the trillions, and they join us arm in arm, hand in hand. And we are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes as they are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. And we are all one, and we are all love. And our circle of light, the light of source, creation, expands. We call upon all of the ascended masters. And there are many. These are those who have escaped the matrix, out of body, ascended. And they continually risk being trapped again by assisting us. And they have been around for a very long time in all aspects of civilization. They are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. They are in joy, in love, in peace, in generosity, in kindness, in humbleness. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Sananda Jesus, Saint Germain, Abundancia, El Moria, and many, many, many more. And they come in massive numbers. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. We are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes as they are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. And we are all one. Picture that. Throughout this universe, all interlinked and connected. And we are all love. Feel that frequency. Feel that impact. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, and beneath earth. All of the civilizations who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love. From the highest, deepest, eternal love. They are in joy, in bliss, in peace, in tranquility, in goodness, in generosity, in kindness, in benevolence. Only those who are in the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. Any in the low frequencies would never make it to our circle. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. The billions. We are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes as they are in the deepest, deepest of gratitudes. And we're all one. And we're all love. And our light, our essence, our energy expands. We call upon all of the galactics, the off-worlders, who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love, who are in peace, in joy, in love, in kindness, in generosity, in benevolence, in tranquility. join us, arm in arm, hand in hand. They have been assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment, in our ascension, in our freeing ourselves from our self-imposed bondage and slavery. We are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitude, as they are in the deepest, deepest of gratitude. We are all in the deepest of gratitudes. Always. And we are all one, and we are all love, and our light expands. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed over in this ascended out of body in this life, and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. They are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. They are in joy, in peace, in benevolence and kindness. They are in generosity, humbleness. And they come in the billions. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. We are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes as they are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. We are all one, and we are all love, and our light expands. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and in this planet, in this now. They are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. They are in joy, in bliss. They are in peace, in kindness, in benevolence, in humbleness, and they join us, arm in arm, hand in hand, and they come in the trillions, in all shapes, sizes, and forms, and configurations that we have never laid eyes upon before. The sprites, the fairies, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the elements, earth, air, water, fire, mermaids, the dolphin, the whale, Pegasus, the unicorn, and many, many, many more. We are in the highest, deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes as they are in the highest, deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitude. And we are all one, and we are all love, and our light expands. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. It's at center circle. We created it. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. And it can be seen, heard, and felt through all densities, dimensions, existences, universes. And it expands its frequency out, which is highest, deepest, eternal love. And it saturates the sacredness of space. And it literally transmits this omnipotently powerful frequency of deep eternal love. It shifts everything in the sacredness of space to a much higher existence in peace, joy, kindness, and love. We feel this. It floods and saturates us, head to toe, inside and out, 24/7. It embraces us. It fills us with the understanding of who and what we are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes, we become gratitude. We become love. We become happiness. We become peace. We become humbleness. We become generosity. And so it shall be. Feel it. Absolutely. The vibration in your bodies are on high. You look down upon the planet, we see all of our brothers and sisters, all life, all the gods, inside and out. And they too become flooded and saturated with knowing who and what they are. They literally begin to elevate their frequency of who and what they are. And they embrace gratitude. They merge with the gratitude. Gratitude is from the God. You are the God. It makes up part of the God, many facets of the God. Joy, bliss, love. We are moving and becoming those frequencies. This entire planet is transforming and is becoming those frequencies. You can feel it, you experience it. It's happening every single step of existence, here, now. Joining the meditation, I'll return to close this out. of us that we recognize and understand. It's an assembly, okay? We've been so fragmented for so long, we're bringing ourselves back together for the first time. These are all pieces. The understanding of always being in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. Always. The understanding of always being in love. Of always being in joy. Of always being in bliss. People say, well, you can't always be happy. Yes, you can, to varying degrees, even during tumultuous times. See, the matrix its effects are huge. In this anti-civilization universe, it's very difficult for people to view anything other than it. Even transitions that they think are out of it, it's still influenced. Like you can't always be happy, or you can't always be in joy. Does it make any sense that your God is these things, and that someone says you can't always be that way? The only can't is you and how you view things. That's the only can't. So try that. Be consistent with the gratitude. Be the gratitude. And, I am grateful for the time. I'm grateful for this day. And watch what happens. Watch what you feel. Experience what you feel. It'll be amazing. Understand that you can always be there. It's not something that's just, temporarily. It's always. Wait until you go into autopilot. There's just automatic where you go into these. And you become them. Take that with you for the rest of the day into the evening and night. Embrace it. It's part of you. We will be back here Friday, August 9th, 2019, at 3 p.m. Eastern.